You know what the biggest problem I have with the Mayfield puppets are? They don't take into account the fact that he was injured. They think, well, he's just, last year had nothing to do with the injury. That's what really fucking irritates me. They don't realize that the guy was injured. That's why he played bad. If he was healthy, we would have won the fucking Super Bowl. I guarantee it. We would have been in the Super Bowl the year before if that dumbass head coach knew how to call plays against the fucking Chiefs. Jesus Christ, we get the fucking most conservative jackass I've ever seen. So, that's what my main gripe is with these Mayfield puppets. They hate him so bad that they don't even take into account that he was fucking injured. The guy, the last time we seen Mayfield play healthy, he was in the AFC fucking divisional playoffs with a chance to win it, and Kevin Stefanski, run. He's a fucking idiot. So if I was Baker Mayfield, I'd refuse to play in Cleveland. Trade me. Or if you come back to Cleveland, I hope you play great, which you will, if the jackass calls plays like an NFL offense. If this motherfucking clown we got as a head coach calls NFL plays like an NFL offense, Mayfield will light it up. 38, 14, $4,000, whatever. He'll do it. And then after that, I wouldn't sign with Cleveland. I'd say, fuck you. I used to hate Mayfield because let's be honest about it. I did see a tweet. I forget who it was by. I think Chris Mortensen. That said the Browns want to move on to an adult quarterback. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I've seen the Browns from 79 on. And I've never seen them behave this way to a guy. I mean, they're basically clowning Mayfield. A guy who played injured all year because the head coach was clueless. And they're just punking him now for no reason. I mean, it's an indictment on why this franchise has been a laughingstock of the league for the last 20-some years. I mean, they're clowning a guy that before him, we had nothing. I mean, it's an indictment on how, and it's really Kevin Stefanski. It is Stefanski. He hates him so bad, he'll do anything to make him look bad. And look, I'm all for upgrading, but I don't want to give up all these picks and all these players. I don't want to. I'm all for, you want to draft a quarterback at 13? I'm for that. You want to do that? That's great. But I don't want to give up all these players for a guy who, for all intents and purposes, has to go with all these massages, whatever. I don't want to fucking deal with that. I don't want to fucking deal with that. Me personally, I like to draft Malik Willis. He's younger, he's cheaper, and guess what? I think his ceiling will be better. I truly do. So I got no problem with getting rid of Mayfield. I like Mayfield now because everybody hates him. All these dumbass Browns fans forget the guy was a stud in the playoffs. He didn't blow a 24-point lead. He was a stud in the playoffs. You can say what you want about Mayfield. The man was throwing darts in that playoff game. And then Kevin Stefanski came back and ruined everything. In fact, if Stefanski would have had COVID for another week, we would have been in the AFC title game. And that's the fucking truth. Oh, my God. This car's getting unbearable to stare. I got to go get it fixed tomorrow. I got to get the power steering. I'm going to have to fucking do it myself. This thing's fucking, it's unbelievable. It's exasperating staring it. If I wasn't a 288-pound beast, I'd have problems right now. But anyway, yeah, that's the problem. Mayfield fans, you just got to admit it. Before the injury, Mayfield was fine. He was fine. That injury fucked everything up. That's the bottom. And as far as you guys say, well, you can't win any games. How are you going to win games when we're running 13 personnel? Do you ever look at the play call Stefanski has when we're trying to come back? We have no shot. You could put Tom Brady back there. He's not going to win the game calling them plays. And I don't want to hear, well, it's just because of Baker Mayfield. If you have a coach that can't up his game plan because of his quarterback, then the guy shouldn't be coaching. You got to let your quarterback throw the ball down the field. He has no shot. Mayfield has no shot to win games late in the game. None. Stefanski doesn't know how to call games. I can name you and go on and on and on. He's just the worst coach we ever had. I mean, anyone. I've never seen a coach that doesn't adapt an offense to his quarterback's strengths. And Mayfield has the same strength as everybody else. Has got a strong arm. He's got accuracy and a strong arm. It's uncanny, his accuracy. We just got a coach that has no ability to communicate with people. The players hate him. You can see it. I'm telling you, it's going to come out sooner than you think. As soon as Jarvis Landry signs somewhere, I'm guaranteed he's going to say something. So, yeah, it looks like Mayfield. I don't agree with him saying anything on Twitter last night. The problem with Mayfield is he's like a child. He is like a child. He wears his emotions on his sleeve, and he feels the need to tell everybody about it. Mayfield, do yourself a favor. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, they're looking to upgrade the position. Accept it. Go out this year, and I know what Mayfield's saying in his mind. How the fuck am I going to... Because think about it from Mayfield's standpoint. This guy wants to sling the rock. He wants to throw the ball like all these other quarterbacks. But he's got a head coach that's not willing to let it cut loose. He's got a head coach that doesn't know how to cut loose. He's conservative. So Mayfield's probably saying, how am I going to show these motherfuckers how great I am when all I am is a game manager because of this dumbass coach? So Mayfield, if I was you, I would just say, listen, trade me. Do what you got to do. I don't want to play her no more. That's what I would do. Because Stefanski's not going to change. He doesn't know how to change his offense. Get a trade, and you'll go somewhere else. And trust me when I tell you, you'll be a superstar. You're the next. He's like Brett Favre. I see it. I see all the traits, and I've never been wrong. I was right on Stefanski, and I'm right on this. Mayfield will be able to play in this league, but I say this: Mayfield is hated around the league. A lot of players hate him, and I know what it is. It's when he came into the league like a child. He came into the league like a child, and I got news for you. I noticed a lot of things. Let me say this real quick. I noticed African Americans, they don't like Mayfield. The white people like Mayfield. For some reason, African Americans don't like him. And I imagine if you're on the opposing team, you got to hate him. I know the Bengals fan hates him. He's white, but I'm just saying, Mayfield, you need to just shut your mouth, go out there and prove it, because if you dominate next year, but I know it's going to be hard doing because Stefanski's offense. I feel him. I do feel it's Mayfield. It's going to be hard for him to do anything in this fucking game manager offense. So just ask for a trade. And hopefully they'll oblige you and we can go get draft a quarterback or whatever. I don't care who we get. I don't even care right now. With Stefanski, I don't care if we had Aaron Rodgers. I have no confidence in Kevin Stefanski being able to do anything. He's that bad. And people are starting to realize how bad Kevin Stefanski is. He is fucking the worst coach we've ever had. It ain't even close. He's Matt Nagy. Next year, he will get fired. Guaranteed. He will get fired. He somehow convinced Jimmy Haslam to go after Deshaun Watson, and I hope that God we don't get him, because at first I wanted him. If it was just, I'd give up, listen, I would give up 4 first-round draft picks. I don't want to give up anybody else. I don't want to give up our players. I'll give you 4 first-round draft picks. I don't want to give you any of our players. Because our roster's stacked right now. I don't want to give up any talent. So, I might stream later. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.